All right, guys, what's up? Happy Sunday. Pardon my voice for the scratchiness. We are what we are, and pardon the scenery. This is all of my note junk. So, the first thing we're going to cover today is triangles. So, the first special right triangle we learned about was a 45, 45, 90. And what that means is that there's one 90-degree angle, and then it's an isosceles, so the other two angles have to be equal, so they are going to be 45 and 45. Well, as we know, angle measurements correlate to side length. So if the angle measurements are the same, the side lengths are going to be the same. So it makes sense that they're represented by the same variable, which is going to be x. Now, the side lengths or legs are going to be x. The hypotenuse, which is the longest side, is going to be x root 2. And for proof of that, look in your own notes that we taught in class, also the notes that are now posted on Edmodo. So let's do a practice. If 5 is x, then this is also x, so I know that all I have to do is label this 5 because they are congruent. Now this says x root 2. I know my x is 5, so I'm going to replace that x with 5, and I'm going to add a root 2. And I'm done. It's really that easy to go from the leg to the hypotenuse. Now the alternate is, given the hypotenuse, you have to go to the leg. Well, we know both legs are congruent, so we really only have to solve this once. And Mr. Veeder taught us a nice little trick to this where we divide by 2 and attach root 2. So literally all I'm going to do is come over here and divide 13 by 2 and attach a root 2. And because this is the same, I'm going to do it down here. And we always check for if we can simplify our answer. But 2 and 13 don't have any factors. 13 is not divisible by 2. So that's the smallest I can get. And we leave things as improper fractions. If you do decimals, you will do the grand old Duke of York.